I wasn't going to do this, but literally every time I watch it, guys, I am literally talking to myself. I can't wait for the next episode.
Introduction. Babylon want me down. Selassie, the no rich. Ow.
Hi lovely people, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for tuning in and watching another video. I'm always talking to myself and I'm like, you know what, like let me just talk about it. I'm not going to be doing like a, you know, day-to-day thing. Like I just want to just say this and say it once. I'm going to talk about Love Island, guys. And first and foremost, you guys know what to do, you know what time it is. Hit the subscribe button, and if you enjoy my content, give me a thumbs up and obviously like, comment and share. Let's get into the video. So first of all, the first thing that I want to say, I didn't like the intro. I felt like it was over commercialized. Just didn't get the whole thing. I was just like, what is this? I didn't like that. Second of all, I noticed that obviously they've got the whole one black girl, one black boy. Like, what is that about? That was one of the first things that I noticed, and it highly annoys me, because I feel like, does that make you think that you are diverse, like you have a diverse show, or that you show diversity? Like, I'm pretty sure that Yawande and Sharif were not the only black people that auditioned in it. Why are they the only two that made it when there's how many people in the villa? That was one of the first things that I was just like, what the heck is that about? Like, you, like, seriously, it's either don't have it or just don't bother. Like, do you get what I mean? Like, it's either just don't bother or do it properly, actually make it diverse. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Or just don't do it, period. Sharif came in, I was like, what? Who is this, please? He started to grow on me, and obviously he's left the villa now, or he got kicked out. I don't know the reason yet. I just found out today. Now, when this Danny boy came into the villa, I want to get straight jumping. I don't care about all the other people. I care about Yawande, okay? I care about her. When all of these, when that Danny boy came in, I had suspicion of him from the get. Like him choosing Yawande, I was just like, okay, first of all, he doesn't even, and obviously this is just me prejudging, yeah. First of all, he doesn't seem like that's her type, and second of all, her and Amber, who I don't like, by the way. I just think she's so full of herself. Like, I feel like she's just kind of like immature. She's just one of those people that what she's looking for is so unrealistic. She just has these high expectations, and she hasn't really understood what it means to actually be in what love means. Like, basically, she just doesn't know. Like, her and Yawande, like, I just feel like they're just completely different people. So I feel like it was a whole setup. From when he came in, I was just like, like, I don't know, like there's just something really weird about this. Like, there's something that's just like not genuine. And what even killed it is when Molly May, that little rat, when she went over to him, like you could obviously see, yeah, she was coming in everybody's conversation, like fishing around, seeing what's what, even though she's already got 2 men coming for her. But anyway, still not enough for her. But when she went over to him, and then he was like, oh, why don't you you need to come into Dannyland, or dive into Dannyland, or whatever he said. That was kind of like a spill. Like, do you know a spill? Do you know what a spill is? A spill, yeah, is when you're trying to hide something about you, and it just kind of like spills, like every now and then, like your true colors kind of like spills out. Like, it just like accidentally like spills out. That was kind of like a spill for me, because it was kind of like, oh, but you seem like this whole nice guy, like you all lovey-dovey on your one day, like, oh, you have a beautiful smile or whatever. And I do feel like what he's saying, like, is true. Like, she's got an amazing infectious laugh and smile, like she's such a sweetheart. But I feel like he's just not as into her as he portrays. He had his eye on Amber, and obviously I feel like Amber disappointed him. Like, Molly May has like come in and talking about dipping Dannyland, like, excuse me, like. And the thing is, yeah, like the thing that is frustrating is that you know how Yawande is such a genuine person. I just feel like this whole show is like a setup, because like or is that's actually how people behave? I don't know. Is that actually how people behave? Like, people actually do that? People are actually like cheeky like that? Like, that's so cheeky. Like, or people are actually like will backbite you, or just like pretend? Like, why don't you just be real? Like, be honest. Like, obviously you're playing the game, like there's money involved, like, you know, he's like a good game player. He's actually a good game player. Like, he's actually playing the game. Like, when you play a game, yeah, it comes off the screen, so we know you'd be playing a game. So yeah, so I didn't feel like that was genuine. Like, I feel a bit like that was a bit of a setup. I don't know, like, I just something really fishy about this whole Danny boy, like, to be honest. Everybody else I'm not really that interested about, to be honest. Like, I'm interested about like this situationship, and I feel like a bit annoyed because I feel like he's gonna be playing her, and Yawande, she's kind of like opened herself up a little bit. She's opened herself up to, you know, maybe something happening. What she originally was trying to avoid with Michael, how she was saying how he's a heartbreaker, she's actually gonna get off through this sly, snaky Danny boy. He's just gonna pie her off. Molly is just gonna go in there, whatever that little girl is doing. I don't know what she's doing, because that Tommy boy, I've moved on to Tommy now. That Tommy boy, yeah, he's just doing too much. Like, he's doing too much. No girl likes that, to be honest. Like, not in the beginning. I don't know, say in the beginning, or maybe when you get into it, he just needs to have a little bit of game. Like, he needs to have more game. Like, he's doing the most. Like, he's doing too much. And I feel like he's one of those boys, yeah, that he thinks that girls want to hear these things, so he's saying these things thinking that this is what we want to hear. That's not what we want to hear, Tommy. He did that to Lucy, you know, saying all of these things, and then Molly May came along, and then he started doing the same thing. It's like, boy, you like doing the most. Like, you need to really calm down, because you really don't have any game. Like, you just like good to look at, it looks like, but you don't have no game. The only people that I like and that are genuine is obviously Amy and Curtis. I really like him. I really feel like he's genuine. I feel like I love his little quirkiness, you know, like his character. Like, I love how he's just like, oh, let's get, should we open the champagne, darling? Let me give you the lowdown. And I loved how he just friend zoned that Molly May straight away, because he's actually you know, being legit. Like, I love that. Like, he just didn't try to beat around the bush, or didn't try to be like, you know, but you know, like, I want to get to know everybody. He's like, you know what, I'm in a good situation, I don't really need to mess that up right now, let things happen naturally. But everybody's just moving on silly, and it's just annoying. It's really annoying, especially when it's genuine people, and you know, people are just trying to like just take the mick in it. That Joy, wow, I can't speak. That boy, yeah, and him and Lucy, I don't see them lasting outside of the villa, because I feel like he's so immature. He's one of those boys, yeah, that will just blow everything out of proportion. Like, he will just literally throw his dummy out of the pram like every time, and Lucy will eventually get tired of it, because he's not going to be manly enough. You know how we like to say, be a man. And Joe isn't like that, because the man was shaking in his boots the minute Tommy came through, and it looked like that didn't even last. So he should have stood his ground a little bit, you know, and just, you know what I'm saying, like, just be like, okay, cool, whatever, innit? It's like, it's what you want to do, just be cool about it, because that's what girls like. But he was just doing the most, and I feel like that's just how he's gonna do it. He's shown too many red flags for me already. Another one that I actually do like, that actually has really grown on me, like legitly grown on me, is Anton. And I love when he had that conversation with Anna. He was like, you know what, I'm just gonna back off, because I don't know what that Molly May thinks she's doing, but, and it's so true. And I just feel like that was like another leakage, but that was a good leakage, you know what I mean? Like, that was a part of him that was actually like, nah, I'm not actually going to get mugged off, because you're actually taking the mick. Like, I'm actually grafting, and I'm actually showing you. And I love like his little funny like quirkiness. And who was it that called him the class clown. I was just like, that's no compliment. But anyway, I really like him. Like, I feel like there's something genuine about him. When he actually, and do you know what, what I liked, yeah, is when I did that challenge and he went to kiss Lucy on the cheek. He was like, nah, do you know what, I'm gonna kiss on the cheek because of Joe. I was just like, yes, you know what, bro code. Like, anyone else would have been like, it's a challenge though, it's a challenge. Like, I really like that about him, and I really hope that he finds somebody and he just lets go of those fake people. The reason why I wanted to do this video is mostly to you Love Island producers. You guys need to do so much better. It's not acceptable, yeah. The casting needs to be better, that there needs to be better casting. I feel like these shows are just not made for black people. We just do not succeed in them shows, and that is because they do not cultivate, that they do not make, they don't accommodate us. These shows are not accommodating to black people, and it's sad that in 2019 we have to talk like this, but it's just facts, it's just the truth. Yawande, she's a beautiful girl, she's a beautiful girl, you know. Samira, same thing, was a beautiful girl. I thought they would have learned from last year, but clearly not. They didn't. They still did the same thing, and next year they'll probably do the same thing. Go and get one goat there and one goat here, let's go and put him there, just try and show that we're diverse. Like, it's not okay, it's not okay. And if I was me, I would feel mad uncomfortable. I would feel so uncomfortable, yeah, that I'm the only black girl in there and no boy finds me attractive. Even the black boys don't even go for the black girls. Like, it's mad, isn't it? And even the black girls don't even go for the black boys. It's actually mad. But in the world that I live in, like, I just, where do you find these people? And on top of that, what I didn't like actually is when the boys came out and Sharif came, Yawande didn't step forward, and all the other boys, yeah, Caroline didn't ask Yawande like, why didn't you step forward, but she asked Yawande like, why didn't you step forward for Sharif? Like, is it because she's black? Like, I literally like thought to myself, but all the other boys that came through, like, you didn't ask that question. Everything about it is so backwards. And nonetheless though, obviously it's giving us entertainment, and you know, we're still watching it, we're still watching it. But if it was me, I would feel mad uncomfortable, and I just wouldn't like it. Do you know what I mean? Like, you like the guys and nobody's actually stepping forward for you. Like, everything about Yawande is beautiful, yeah. Imagine her being white, how different that would be. She's slim, she's got nice bum, like, she's got a nice smile, she's got nice eyes, she's intelligent, you know. And who was that had that cheekiness when she was going on a date to be like, oh, can I take you on a date? I was just like, I didn't even find that like as a compliment. I was just like, but did you even consider me though? Like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed that video. Like I said, it's not going to be an everyday thing, yeah, Love Island. I just had this on my mind. If there's anything else that I have on my mind, I'll do a video about it, because it's not about the Love Island as such. It's just about the show, the directors, the producers. It's just something really fishy and weird, and obviously it is people's lives, you know. And obviously they're making money from the show. A lot of people are viewing the show, you know, people are interested in the show, but at the same time it's people's lives. I just don't want to see another Samira situation. But thank you so much for listening and watching. I'm going to go to bed now because I'm tired, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and make sure that you subscribe and hit the notification bell. And guys, I see you in my next video. Bye.